Hello and welcome to Your World This Week, the weekly roundup for all the top news stories of the week. The top news stories this week are:
Prime Minister Narendra Modi this week filed his nomination papers from the Varanasi Lok Sabha seat in Uttar Pradesh. The Prime Minister is seeking a third consecutive term from the constituency and hoping to win with a record margin. Prime Minister Modi, the sitting MP and BJP's candidate, filed his nomination papers at the District Magistrate's office. Varanasi will go in for polling in the 7th and the last phase of the Lok Sabha polls on June 1st. The counting of votes will be held on June 4. Ahead of filing his nomination, he offered prayers at Dashaswamedh Ghat on the banks of the Ganges in the temple town and boarded a cruise to the Namo Ghat. He offered prayers at the Kal Bhairav temple in Varanasi and was seen performing Aarti at the temple. Prime Minister Modi also performed Ganga Aarti, offering prayers to the river Ganga on the auspicious occasion of Ganga Saptami. A total of 25 NDA leaders attended the nomination of the Prime Minister, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP National President JP Nadda, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. A day after the US warned of potential risk of sanctions after India inked a 10-year agreement for running the Chabahar port in Iran, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar emphasized that the project will benefit the entire region and people should not take a narrow view of it. He also pointed out that the US itself had appreciated the larger relevance of Chabahar in the past. The United States had warned that anyone considering business deals with Tehran needs to be aware of the potential risk of sanctions. The Chabahar port is an India-Iran flagship project that serves as an important transit port for trade with Afghanistan and Central Asian countries, which are landlocked countries. India has been a key player in the development and operation of Chabahar port. The Indian government has invested in the port's infrastructure and has been involved in upgrading its facilities to make it a viable transit route for Indian goods bound for Afghanistan and Central Asia. Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico was shot multiple times in an assassination attempt this week. Dramatic footage from the scene in central Slovakia showed security agents grabbing a wounded Fico from the ground and hustling him into a black car that sped away as police handcuffed a person on the pavement. Reportedly, he was shot by a 71-year-old man who was later detained. Prime Minister Narendra Modi condemned the attack, calling it a cowardly and dastardly act. According to local media, the Slovak Prime Minister is no longer in a life-threatening condition after surgery. The attack has been classified as a politically motivated assassination attempt, according to Slovak Interior Minister. Keeping fans on their toes, the much-anticipated Panchayat 3 has been creating buzz ever since its announcement. Building more excitement among the fans, makers on Wednesday unveiled the thrilling official trailer. Taking to Instagram, streaming platform Prime Video treated fans with the official trailer. The trailer sees its much-loved returning cast Jitendra Kumar, Neena Gupta, Raghuveer Yadav, Faisal Malik, Chandan Roy and Sanvika get embroiled in matters of the heart and politics and much more. Created by the Viral Fever, Panchayat S3 is directed by Deepak Kumar Mishra and written by Chandan Kumar. The light-hearted entertainer is all set to return with the new season on May 28th. Indian football icon Sunil Chhetri this week announced his decision to retire from international football after the FIFA World Cup qualifying match against Kuwait in Kolkata on June 6, bringing the curtains down on a glorious two-decade career. The long-serving national team captain announced his decision via a video he posted on the social media accounts. India is currently second in Group A with 4 points behind leaders Qatar. At the moment, he holds the record of being the third highest scorer of international goals among active footballers after Argentina's Lionel Messi and Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo.